Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, Agri, Millstone, who do well and teach well. Shalom to the hopeful elect. And you I can push in this word throughout the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. And this is a lesson inspired by, I was watching the elders and what they were talking about, what they were bringing out. And they started mentioning that, hey, a lot of reason why Jake falls out or, doesn't come fully into the truth is because they get offended by some of the teachings, right? When you go into the women, right, how the elders and the apostles and in the scriptures, how it goes about, women worship and what the Lord has to say about that, right? Because when you go into the conscious community, what do they come out and preach for the most part? That the woman is God. And, we all came from a woman and this, that, and the third. Man, you see in the elders go and break that down. They even show you the order, right? First is Yahweh, then it goes down to Yahweh Shai, then the man, then the mother, then the kids. It's never been any other way around that, right? Even our bloodlines, they don't go by our mother. And that's the thing. And then what the scriptures talk about, woe unto her that liveth in pleasure, for she shall be dead already. And, it's biblical prophecy, bro, because the scriptures also say this. Proverbs 31:3, give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. And then when you go to verse 1, who taught him this? The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. What, my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the son of my vows? Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways that which destroyeth kings. Right? Because the scriptures even go into a deeper, I'm kind of just going through the spirit, but I don't want the Zah to be edifying. Get this precept, yup. This is 1 Corinthians 7:29. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. Right? You have the Charagma, you have Russia threatening Babylon the Great, constantly, on nuclear missiles. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none, because we're getting ready to come into a point where we're getting ready to give it all up. Your cribs, your $100,000 a year paying job, okay? Verse 30, and they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoiced not, and they that buy as though they possess not. And that's how we're living, man. That's why the elders go crazy, not go crazy, but, push, the scriptural vibration of, hey, man, don't give your strength up to these women, man. Of course, women have their own lot, right? You do have the elect lady. But if this lesson doesn't apply to you, then don't put your shoes in it, okay? Because it's not even this, right? You also got the grape doctrine. When you read, there's even a law on grape, right? This is Deuteronomy 22 and verse 25. But if a man find a betrayal, let me get it in, actually, Salaki. Now I'm going to keep it right here. 25, let's go 25. Check this. Let me start at verse. Verse 25. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lie with her shall die. But unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing. There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death, for as when a man riseth against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so is this matter. But it goes down to say what? For if he found her in the field, and the betrothed damsel cried, right? She was like, no, I'm married, and there was none to save her. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and they hold on her and lie with her, and they be found, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife, because he hath humbled her. He may not put her away all his days. So, when the elders go and, break it down, you can't get offended in this thing, man. The scriptures say what they say. And this is why I have Matthew 11 and verse 6. And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me. Because this truth is a true red pill. Okay? The doctrine that's laid out by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, which we believe through faith, is the true red pill, man. The truth. 100% truth. Okay? The slaves. I don't believe we should have slaves in the kingdom and this, that. Well, you're offended in the Most High. Okay? It doesn't matter what you believe in, man. It's about what's written in the book. And as prophets, we're not here to preach unto you smooth things. Let me get this, and let me get this. In the book of Isaiah. This is the book of John 15 and 25. And let me start at verse. Verse 19. If ye were of the world would love its own. Right? We're not under the Western mindset society. We're not under the image of the beast. Okay, of Rome, which is America, is what followed after that first beast, which is Rome. If ye were of the world will love its own, but because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. And why do they hate you? Because you believe in the true doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Your mindset is not under the vibration of this Western society, even though we understand how to move in this Western society, right? Because I got friends in the world. I know how to conduct myself around friends in the world, right? And I got to get taught this by my elders and the apostles, okay? Because I used to be, when I first came into this thing, I used to be trying to be telling everybody. I wouldn't even try to kick it with nobody. I was on my dolo, right? I'm getting ready to close out. But verse 20, remember the word that I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. You don't understand what the Lord really wants, how he really is. He's not running under the ways of this Western society. So, a lot of Jakes, they already, they've been cheating on the Lord, following these other philosophies, really, of the Western society. So when they hear this truth, they're going to get offended, or, the Lord's going to deal with them and open the pineal gland and be able to receive it, right? But for the most part, Jake don't want to kick it with, I'll say sort of Great Millstone, because of what they teach. They teach the whole thing, regardless of how you feel, because at the end of the day, this is our salvation, man. We're not here to cut corners and cater to your emotions and to your feelings. And, we here in Yuma, Arizona, the Yuma, Arizona camp, we're not officially under Great Millstone, but we believe the doctrine of Great Millstone, 100%, the same orders, 100% to the best of our abilities. Let me just get straight down to the bottom. Verse 22, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin. So you got Great Millstone all across the globe, man. Verse 23, but he that hateth me, hateth my Father also, right? If I had not done among them the works which none other man did, they had not had sin, but now have they both seen and hated both me and my Father, right? I don't want to kick it with them, man. They believe in some wild ass shit. They believe in this, they believe in that, they believe... It's all good, man. You don't hate us. You hate what's written in the scriptures, okay? You got offended at what's in the scriptures. But those that believe, right? And there you go. The Lord is dealing with you. Many are called, but few are chosen. So you got to make sure you're in there to the end. Verse 25, but this cometh to pass, that the word might be fulfilled, that it is written in the law, it is written in their law, they hated me without a cause. But when the Comforter is come, whom I will send unto you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth, which proceedeth from the Father, he shall testify of me. And that's us, Akim, man. And ye also shall bear witness, because they have been with me from the beginning. Right, we're those same, Lord will, right? I don't want the men that were walking with Yahweh Shai, man, and believed on the teachings of Yahweh Shai. Okay? And let me close out with this. Isaiah 30:9. This is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. And how are we going to speak to you right things? Because unto you think this Western society is the right way. But as you see, America, Babylon the Great is what's circling down the drain. So this is how you know this is not the way to move. Okay? Verse 11, get you out the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. You guys want to be on that do as thou wilt. You guys don't want us out there teaching. You want us to just be cool with the way things are. But this is not how the Lord has set things up. And this is why we're out there teaching you people with no filter. We're here to give you the whole thing, because we have no gain to lie. Right? We're not making money off of this. No, we're doing this out of our own salvation. Right? We want to enter into one of those chariots. And I don't want to be down here when the nukes get shot up. So I need to teach the right thing, because when you read the book of Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, hey, that blood is going to be upon our own hands, as well as you other people that are teaching the right things. You got blood on your hands. You're teaching the wrong things. So, like, you got blood on your hands. Right? And let me just go down to verse 13. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall. Right? Because you don't want to hear the ways of the Lord. You guys despise the word. Wherefore, let me just read verse 12 and go down to 13. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon, you trust the ways of the Western society. You think this is the way we're supposed to move. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. This place is going to eat you up. Right? So, with that, I don't want this lesson was edifying. Shalom.